I feel a bit sad filming this video. I don't know why, I need help. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my 1 month postpartum update and baby Jackson's 1 month update. I cannot believe he's already a month old and I feel a bit emotional about it because I'm such a loser. But I've got this bin of clothes that every time he grows out of something, I'm putting it in like this bin to either give to charity or someone that we know, and every time I put something in I'm just like Anyway, exciting news. Since my last update, Jackson has smiled, and I don't care what anyone says, it is not wind. I guarantee he is smiling because it's when I talk to him, or if you're looking at him and then he suddenly clocks your face, he will do a big smile. He also really loves when you tickle his head and he will smile from that, and that's not wind. If you just tickle his head, he will smile, and it is the cutest thing. And he's also already trying to like chat to us. Like I can just see, like when I'm chatting to him, he's like trying to get some words out. He's trying to communicate back. Another big thing that's changed since my last update is Jackson now has a bedtime routine that is like the same as his brothers at the same time. I've even put him in the bath with the boys a few times now, which I was really scared to do. And if someone had asked me 2 months ago if I would ever put a newborn in the bath with them, I would have been like, no way. But they're so gentle, like they totally get that he is a newborn. So they've actually been okay. Like once Caleb poured a bucket of water on little baby Jackson's head. But other than that, they've actually been quite sensible and stuff when he's in there. And it's kind of like, you know, I'm doing them anyway, so I'm doing the baby. So I kind of get them all in and I wash them all, and then I get baby Jackson out and I sort of change him. And while I'm doing that, then the boys can play in the bath. So we do that, and then I will feed Jackson and my husband will take the older boys, and then I'll put Jackson down about 6:30 or 7. So we're actually putting him to bed in his bedroom as well, and then when we go up to bed, we are picking up the sleepyhead and then bringing it into our room, into the snooze pod, which is the cot that is attached to our bed. He's also napping in his room now because the boys are just so loud, and he does sleep through a lot, but there happen a few times when I'm just like, this isn't fair. Like, how can you have a good sleep with the crazy amount of noise? So I'm now letting him nap in his room, and I'm using the baby monitor. We have this super duper baby monitor that is an angel care monitor that has, you know, like it monitors the movement and the breathing. So if there's no movement, 20 seconds, an alarm will go off. It also has a video and sound and all like bells and whistles. It cost me 150 pounds. But it's amazing. He's also now sleeping on his front all of the time. Midwives don't recommend that you let them sleep on their front until they're older because of cot death and things like that. But I just knew that he wanted to be on his front. Whenever I laid him on his back, he would do the crazy, you know, like the reflex with the arms, and he just would squirm, and he looked so uncomfortable. And he's had a cold. So when he had a cold, I was letting him nap on his front if I was with him in the day to like help drain the snot out. And I just noticed that he slept so much better by doing that. I just knew that he wanted to sleep on his front, and now that he's going 5 hours a night in a row, and rather than like the 3 hours that he was going. So he's a lot more comfortable, and it means that I only have to get up in the night like once or twice. So in the day, he still feeds about every 2 to 3 hours, and sometimes it is only every 2 hours, but I really don't mind feeding as much as he wants in the day because he's sleeping so well at night. So I can just feed him whenever. I have been called out a few times on the school run where I've literally got to the gate to pick up my eldest, and it's 3 o'clock and I'm waiting for him, and then he starts crying, and you know when it's like the hunger cry, and I know my nipples are leaking, and it's just like, oh my god, get me out of here. So I sort of grab Fraser, run back to the car and like feed him in the car. So that has been the only tricky thing about breastfeeding this time, but it's only happened a few times and it's only gonna get less. He still loves being in the sling on my chest, which is great because when I take my toddler to play groups or gymnastics classes and things, I just put Jackson into the sling and I'll be walking around for like the hour class, and he will just sleep on my chest, and then I can really like give Caleb some attention, which helps with like the mum guilt. We have now as well assigned Caleb up for 2 days of nursery a week. He was only doing 1 day, which means I get 2 days with Jackson, so I can actually give him a little bit of attention, and hopefully in the future do a few like baby sensory classes. And they're days when I get my cleaning, groceries, videos, stuff like that. Yeah, it is really helping with like the balance. Since my last update as well, Jackson's hair has all been falling out. Every time I change the bedding on his like sleepy head or cot, it's covered in hair. You can see that he just looks like a little old man who has no hair on top. And it's funny because this is exactly what both of the other boys did. They were born with dark hair, it all fell out, and then it came back blonde. So it just looks like he's doing the exact same thing. He still looks a lot like them. He has these big blue eyes, just like them. But it is funny because he really looks like a little old man. He's also got a little bit of baby acne this week, so it's like he's going through baby puberty, losing his hair and getting spots. But he's just got a few like on his face. Not looking his best this week, but yeah, I know from experience that these spots sort of come around 3 or 4 weeks and then they will go, so I'm not too worried about them or anything. Lots of people also comment on how strong he is. He has a really strong back and neck, so when you're holding him, he kind of is like bolt upright, and then if he wants to feed, he will literally just headbutt me. He's so strong. Yeah, so overall, he's a really chilled sort of zen baby. He takes everything in his stride. He doesn't seem to mind the boys like poking and pulling at him and stroking his head non-stop. He takes it all really, really well. As for me, 1 month postpartum, I'm feeling really good in myself. Bleeding has stopped, I'm doing my pelvic floors, I'm still breastfeeding exclusively, which is going really well, but I do get like a lot of leaks, so I've got to be careful with that, TMI. My main priority now is to start losing weight. It's been a month now, and although I have lost some weight, I really feel like I want to kickstart it now. So on Monday, I'm starting a 30-day detox that is breastfeeding friendly. So I will report back to you on how I get on and my progress. I will be doing before and afters, and I'll show you it all at the end when I have hopefully lost the 2 stone that I am carrying at the moment. But yeah, that's sort of my priority. It is just the way I feel. I just don't feel good because still my pre-baby clothes don't fit, and I'm in this like awkward stage of like my maternity leggings fall down on me, but then my normal leggings won't go up on me, so I'm like in this middle ground where I have no clothes, but I don't want to buy loads of clothes because I'm hopefully going to lose the weight. But yeah, I know it's just myself, like no one is pressuring me to lose weight or anything. I just feel really fat now. When I'm around as well, I'm also not feeling any anxiety. With my first son, I definitely was like a bit of a psycho mum. If someone wanted to hold him, or about his routine, or about cleanliness, I was really like wired. And I don't know, I guess a lot of people are with their first newborn because it's this amazing special little person and you want everything to be perfect. This time around I've been a lot more chilled, I think, and there's things that I can't really fight, like the boys go to school and nursery and they're going to bring germs home, so I'm keeping on top of all of that, but I'm not being the normal psycho about it, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to say I feel quite sane this time. Right, so I hope you liked this update and seeing some up-to-date footage of baby Jackson. All is going well, and I will do my next update when I'm 2 months postpartum and he is 2 months old. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.